stem cells, but where do they come from? It's a small story of gestation of a fetus. A ovum and sperm leads to the birth of a master cell of your body. This is your master cell, what we call as a stem cell. Embryonic stem cell. The first story came out like Dolly the sheep cloning stories. All they started from here. 1:2, 2:4, 4:8. They reach to the stage of blastocyst. Embryonic stem cells having the total power of regeneration, who can clone your entire body again. The best part to learn here is that as these cells become specialized, from here to morula, which gets engrafted in the endometrium, they start losing these powers. The biggest problem here comes in. The gift of specialization is losing the powers of regeneration. The more you specialize, from morula stage, starting comes the specialization of the cells like muscle, kidney, liver. This is where we should understand what makes them to lose these powers. Entire world is doing research on this. What is that which makes them lose this power? If you see, after 9 months of gestation, a fetus fully blown with 9 months is born. But what has happened? This fetus has lost all the power of regeneration. He has got only power of repairing now. He can only do the repairing jobs. He cannot regenerate the organs. Whereas, if you see in the embryo, there's an article which I come across, which is called as scarless healing. When you take an incision in embryo, whatever the big, even if you ampute the stump of a baby, embryo baby, it completely regenerates. The baby gets the feedback without any scar formation. Thank you. Without any scar formation. But the same baby, when it is born, it has lost the power. What does it make? Here lies the secret of stem cells. We go back. Time and again, when subsequent slides will come, I'll show you what are those power in the primitive animals. As you are born, we have only adult stem cells. The only pluripotent cell what we can get in the human body is in the testes. Spermatogonial stem cells, which has got a plasticity more than mesenchymal stem cells. Otherwise, these cells, they come to the function of repairing of your body through bones, bone marrows and adipose tissue. The cells which are used in the organogenesis or organ development from a small child to the adulthood are utilized. Rest of them they go and deposit in the adipose tissue, whereby we call adipose tissue the richest source of MSCs. But never forget, our organs which were very small when you are born, by the time you come to adolescency, they are grown up. The reason is that every organ has a niche. That is called as the niche of a stem cell. These are some of the slides which I want to just show as a power of stem cell. I don't think they are required for any one of them because everyone is more often educated here in the stem cell therapy. This is one slide which I wanted to show where the power comes, the stem cell lies in the testicular cell pluripotency. Rest of them remain only multipotency. This is what I was talking about, the niche. Every organ has a niche. Niche is composed with the niche cells as well the stem cells. Now what is that maintains the homeostasis of every organ? How the organ is being grown up to the extent what is it required, and why at that stage the growth stops. This is what the most research is required in stem cell. If we can get the answer to the question, possibly most of the problems in stem cell therapy can be mastered. Why in a niche a stem cell divides by a symmetrical division and asymmetrical division. When it divides with the symmetrical division, it differentiates into maintain the homeostasis of the organ, thereby the body. Every organ has, these are called as multipotent adult stem cells, which are having a multipotency character. They maintain the homeostasis of that organ. Whereas when they divide symmetrical, they create and maintain the pool of stem cells what is required for further maintenance of the organ. This is what the secret of stem cells in your body is. If you understand this particular part, probably we can come out a lot of good therapeutic applications in stem cell. What is that which makes stem cell to stem cell talk? What are those signals? Why the stem cell divides symmetrical? Why the stem cell divides asymmetrical? When does it happen? These critical questions. If we can get answers to this question, possibly we can develop wonderful therapies. We can even save the organs. We can